What's popping out? It's your girl Dress Michelle. You already know, period. And I'm back with another video. So as you guys can tell by the title, yes, today we are going to be talking about my absence, why I disappeared, did I quit YouTube, this, that, the third. A lot of questions that you guys have been asking me, DMing me, and instead of this being a Q&A, I just decided to take all the frequently asked questions and answer them. The number one asked question was, did you quit YouTube? No, I didn't quit YouTube, nor am I planning on quitting anytime soon. There's not really much I could say to that. Like, that's literally it. Like, no, I'm not quitting YouTube. Second question, why did you leave for so long? This is the true answer that everybody has deeply been looking for. Why did I leave for so long? I just would like to put it out there that I never planned to leave for as long as I did. I believe the last video I put out was in November. So here's the timeline that happened. So in the video, I had said to get ready for 2 videos. For a get ready with me and my birthday vlog. So the first video, the get ready with me. I remember being in the process of recording for that video. I believe that I didn't like the way that everything had turned out. Like, it was a very messy vlog, not very well planned. Even though I did plan it, for some reason it just didn't turn out as well. And especially that feeling, like when it's like, oh, like you know that you didn't do your best. And one thing about me, I want to make sure that I put out quality content, good quality content for you guys. So I just stopped with that. My birthday vlog, there was literally no reason for me to not record. I just didn't record. And then after that, school, December break. We were headed to Kentucky and I wanted to vlog. I literally brought my camera and everything, didn't vlog. And I remember the day of, or the day before I was supposed to go to Kentucky, my friend let me know she had COVID. I was with her. So I had to get tested for COVID. And I didn't feel bad at all. I was actually feeling pretty normal. It was a risk for us to travel in a car while I could possibly have COVID. But we did it anyways because this was a really important trip, and if anything, I would be the one quarantining, and maybe the rest of them. I don't really know. A day or two after we got to Kentucky, everybody got sick, and I believe that was COVID. But the thing is, I wasn't the one who got sick. Like, it was other people in the family that got sick, and then after that, it was literally a domino effect, and then everybody got sick. And it was bad. It was bad. And I think it was COVID. We just never got tested for real. But I'm pretty sure it was COVID. Like, it was bad. Like, the whole entire family had COVID. Like, at this point, like, I'm not even gonna say we're sick. We had COVID. By the time we left, everybody was feeling better. But literally the whole time we were there, everybody was sick. So we literally didn't really do much. Like, we had to stay in the house, and we didn't want to expose anybody else to it because that'd just be ignorant of us to do. And not too long after being back from Kentucky, our house flooded. Yeah, our house flooded while we were at church. I remember this day, and it was the day before Martin Luther King Day, because I remember that day. Not only was my dad supposed to leave, but also I had plans with my friends that specific day because we didn't have school. It was really, really bad. My brother and my parents' room especially got it worse. My room was wet, but not as wet as their room. So we had to evacuate for a good 2 weeks and a half. And then after that, life, like, it went downhill for me. I hit a very deep depression. It was very, very bad. I don't want to share too much because it's just like, I want to share enough that you guys know, but not to the point where I just say things that don't need to be said. Or I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's just, with social media, you just have to be careful with what you say. A lot of it had to do with school, just family in general. So it's just a lot in that moment. And that was from the beginning of February to literally, like, I don't know, April maybe. Like, it was a really, really hard time for me. And I was always thinking about YouTube. In March, I went to Kentucky by myself. Well, not by myself, but with my sister. And I wanted to vlog that, but it just didn't feel right. I was gone for so long, but I was also in a bad mental state. I did not, nor do I ever want to put out fake content. I always want to be genuine with myself and you guys. I'm not going to be like, hey guys, but deep down inside, like, I'm the worst that I've ever been. Like, I don't ever want to do that ever, because that's just not genuine of me, and it's also not being considerate of myself. Well, yeah, life hit really hard. I'm still fully trying to get back up. I'm a lot better than I was, so thank God for that, because truly that was a really hard time for me. But I'm back, and I'm really excited to be able to just do this again, because this is something that I truly missed, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. The next question was, what are my next steps? My next steps, well, honestly, to just do YouTube better than I have been doing. One thing about me while I was on this break is I would often go to my YouTube and look at ways to make it better. I would look at other YouTubers' channels, how they edit, stuff like this, and how I could make mine better, because I want to be an influencer. I want to be a big influencer, and I want people to know me, and I want to be able to connect with you guys. And so I knew for that to happen, I need to improve. From last summer to now, I was like, dang, like there's a big difference with my content. I feel like back then my content was a little bit more rushed and just not really thought of all the way. Like it was still like genuine thought, thought out content. The math thing wasn't math thing in my content. Like I didn't really know what to do with my content or what kind of videos I was trying to put out. But now I know I want to make lifestyle content, and I'm really happy because that puts me in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? But my next steps are truly just come bigger and better than I have before. And I'm also going to make sure to make YouTube goals and be able to reach them. And in order to do that, I have to knock it out and grind. You get what I'm saying? And I have to be consistent. That's the number one thing. So I think to help with that, I'm definitely going to be pre-recording, more mindful, you know what I'm saying? Days that I'll be posting is Monday and Fridays, so it gives me time in between those days and stuff like that. So those are my next steps. I don't know if it really answered it. I think it did it definitely did for me. I just hope it made sense for you guys. And one thing I will never forget to say is thank you so much for the love and support that you guys continue to give me. I truly appreciate that. That's what I love about every one of you guys so much. Thank you. Mwah. But that brings us to the end of this video. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also comment new content you guys like to see from me. And don't forget to share it with other people to make sure to let them know that I'm back better than ever. And don't forget to follow my Instagram at Joyce_Minstrel, CHELLE. But without further ado, cut the cameras. God, I haven't been able to say that in a long time.